So I remember when Wolfenstein 3D first came out for the PC, and you know how every family has their own traditions, like a family barbecue or a board game? Well, our family, every Christmas and birthday, would sit around the monitor and kill some Nazis. Wolfenstein is like the staple of a PC gamer's diet. It's fast, it's furious, deadly, and you really feel like you make a difference when you take down cyborg Nazis. Well, like every staple food, like bread and rice, there's ways to improve it and make it better. Same goes with games. Wolfenstein 3D, it's had a few different jams spread on it, like expansion packs and Macintosh release, while the PC version is getting pretty old now, so I was really stoked to hear about the Jaguar version, which is actually pretty much a port of the Macintosh version. For the first time, Wolfenstein 3D has more weapons, cleaner graphics, different layout and bosses, and is available to more people than the 6 who actually own Macintoshes. I always knew the Jag was a slick machine, and this game proves it. It's fast, liquid smooth, and the killing is hectic. And that's where the charm is, you know, the killing, officers, dogs, the resurrected, being able to bleed them all dry through multiple bullet holes. I was pretty worried Atari might try and tone it down, you know, like Nintendo did for the Super Nintendo. But there's no way, man. All that jam I mentioned earlier, it's mostly still here. I've always said the Jaguar is a hardcore games machine, and the whole Wolfenstein atmosphere is still here intact. The whole cold simple castle look might be a little bit depressing if it wasn't for all the blood splatter. Which reminds me, I heard some people reckon the Jaguar controllers look a little bit dorky. Well, not with the mad cool Wolfenstein overlay. It totally ratifies the controller. Not like I had a problem with it before. The Jaguar controllers, they're all about control, not about looking pretty. And when it comes to using the keypad, you really only have the option to bring up a map or quick save to one of the 3 slots. I'm a bit of a sucker for mission briefs. You know, there's this feeling that, you know, you're an important dude, let's get the shit done. It kinda puts the pressure on you to bring down some evil Nazis. And the bosses have this cool little build up. The first boss you get to, the level starts, and you know, the halls are dead quiet. There's just that lingering music, and you make your way through a few different doors, find a room full of weapons, until you get to that one last door, wondering where everyone went, and then bang! Hans Grosser. And in the pecking order for the Nazi commanders, he's at the bottom, and there are some awesome fights about to go down. You'll be fighting them, and then you'll try and break away, you know, try and get a little bit of distance between you. Turn back around, and that massive Nazi dude, he's just disappeared, hiding somewhere with an itchy trigger finger. For a game based around shooting people, and dogs, and the undead, you get a pretty awesome set of weapons, and plenty of ammo. I hate these games when you finally find the best weapon, only to use it twice, before you can't afford to give up the ammo. The whole Wolfenstein 3D experience on the Jag feels really streamlined. The levels are less complex, making them a little bit easier to blitz through. The enemies are always on their toes, unlike the PC version, where you can actually sneak up on them. So Wolfenstein 3D for the Jaguar. It's faster, it's slicker, it's badder, it's not actually bigger, but a great game for getting people together to thrash it out against Hitler and all his Nazi buddies.